Print, email, Facebook, Twitter. More trucking company fined over preventable deaths of Irish construction workers. A trucking company has been fined $160,000 over the deaths of 2 Irish workers who were crushed by falling concrete panels at an East Perth construction site. Axdale Holdings pleaded guilty to a charge of failing to ensure the safety of Jerry Bradley, 27, and Joe McDermott, 24, who died while working on an apartment development near the corner of Bennett and Goderich Streets in November 2015. The 2 men were in an area used for smoking breaks, when concrete tilt panels, each weighing more 3 tons, were being unloaded from a trailer. One of the panels was being lifted by a crane, the remaining panel slipped and crashed onto the area where 4 men, including Mr. Bradley and Mr. McDermott, were sitting. The other 2 men were not injured. Deputy Chief Magistrate, Elizabeth Woods, said the deaths were preventable because there were simple and practical steps the company could have taken to ensure the panels were secure. Magistrate Woods said the panels, which should have been secured individually with straps and chains, were unloaded from only one side of the truck, which led to the vehicle being unstable, causing the panels to fall on the workers. She said it was unfortunate that at the time, Axdale had been unaware of the necessary codes and standards that were in place. However, she accepted that since the deaths it had adopted practical changes to cover the moving and unloading of panels, and had employed more staff to cover the areas that were deficient. Magistrate Woods also accepted that the company was remorseful, saying it had entered an early plea of guilty and had no prior convictions. Company failures end in tragedy. In a statement, WorkSafe Commissioner Ian Munn said the failures of the company had resulted in the tragic deaths of 2 young men. Axdale did not have the proper systems in place to restrain every panel until the crane safely took the weight. This was a gross underestimation of the terrible, foreseeable risks when moving concrete panels, he said. Additionally, Axdale had the correct ratchets and straps available but did not use them due to the lack of safety systems and procedures. Mr. Munn said the case should be a reminder to the construction industry that safety laws and proper procedures must be strictly adhered to, in order to avoid the loss of lives and serious injuries. Mr. Munn said 2 other parties were charged over the deaths and pleaded not guilty. Print, email, Facebook.